few minor problems. Minor, well, maybe. Been a good run with the Lord's help. Catch you all later. Have a good day.
Get a Bink, dropping jewels, making them think. 18 to the ground, headed straight to the bank. YouTube, let's ride! Man, season 3 truck with Bink, man. Topping off the hoop, did all, get the week started. Y'all see the coffee up there, so I'm gonna mix it up a little bit. We're gonna make that regular coffee and the keto coffee. But this is season 3, let's get into it. We're gonna vlog a little bit. We're gonna have a couple of interviews. I got an interview with the youngin from Estes. We're gonna talk about how he had an accident with an airplane. So
We're gonna talk about how he had an accident with an airplane. We're gonna talk about how he had an accident with an airplane.
Plenty of knowledge just on trucking in general. Got knowledge on YRC Freight, what they're gonna be doing with the training academy, things of that nature. What up, YouTube? Just finished that 5-mile walk. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Hammer down with Bink Challenge. 520 miles for 2022. We got all year to complete it. Milwaukee toolbox set. Keep my clothes down here, keep my tools right here. This joint is a little big. This thing is a little big, man. I should have got one a little smaller. I should have got a set just a little bit smaller. But this is gonna do for now. I have compartments for my dirty clothes, my sweaty clothes that I work out in. I use garbage bags to put my dirty clothes in, the garbage bags that smell like Febreze. I use that, so that's a few things to do. Listen, I'm about to quit this job. How they got me in the truck with no interior lights? Now let me stop playing. We're gonna thug it out anyway, man. We on big boy time. That's what kind of time we on. We on big boy time. But yeah, that's that Milwaukee I was telling you about. That's how I posted up in the truck. Get you some straps and strap it down, all right? Make sure it's not flopping around. But like I said, this is a little bit too big than what I needed, but it works out perfect for me. So we're gonna rock with it. We're gonna keep it like that. I'll get used to it, man. It's kind of hard to put it in my trunk, things of that nature, but we're gonna work it out. But headed to one of our mainline runs, which is I'm going to Jacksonville, Florida. Jackson, Mississippi is another one of our mainline runs. So if you run out of Atlanta, you'll see a lot of Jackson, Mississippi, and you're gonna see a lot of Jacksonville, Florida. Like, man, we just been chilling. The wife is good. The house is good. The son, you know, he good. As y'all know, he graduated from college last year. Very proud of him. 2021 was a great year. Y'all seen my end of the year video where we grossed over 100,000 over here at YRC Freight, yellow. I got to get used to saying yellow. Saved $24,000. You know, just not cash. I put it into investments, things of that nature, 401k. I put some money in a Roth IRA, and then some personal savings, things of that nature. So, yeah, we did our thing last year, and we're going to try to keep repeating it. We're just going to repeat it over and over again. Here's the kid down here in the Sunshine State, man, getting it in the middle of the winter. Feel like it's about 80 degrees down here. Don't hate on me. It is what it is. So, Nike Run Club app. Nike Run Club app. I got a challenge called Hammer Down with Bink. 520 miles for 2022. The challenge ends December 31st of 2022. 520 miles. It's not a competition. It's you challenging yourself. You got to challenge yourself, man. It's not about winning the challenge, things of that nature. It's just about out here. It's about getting out here and getting active. So I'm gonna sip this keto coffee. We're gonna address some rumors about YRC Freight Yellow, about the pension, things of that nature. Had a subscriber hit me up. He was addressing some rumors. No disrespect to him. You only know what you know. Listen, man, trying to address a lot of rumors. A lot of people starting over here at YRC Freight. You're gonna hear all kinds of stuff about this company. Some are true. Some is just misinformation. Some people, you know, you only know what you know. You only know the information that's given to you, but it's up to you to do your own due diligence to get the correct information. I never told anybody that this is the best LTL company to work for. I've never said that. Those words never came out of my mouth. But for some people, this is the best LTL company to work for. You know, and I'm pretty sure there's people over at Estes, Old Dominion, UPS Freight, I guess T-Force, and all of the other LTL companies that probably feel the same way about their company. All right, y'all, just finished up a 5-mile walk, man. So shout out to Brooklyn, that's Dirty Broke's wife. Shout out to Dirty Broke, Reginald, Freight Hauler 87, my guy Towns, a couple of other truckers, man. I can't remember everybody's name, but yo, we getting it in, man. We getting it in. So join the challenge, man. We getting it in. We're not playing. Somewhere, if I wouldn't recommend you to work here, why would I work here? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So, you know, you're gonna hear a lot of information. There's a lot of, you know, a lot of drivers, they have good reason to be mad about, you know, certain things that the company did, certain things that happened with the pension plan. But we have collective bargaining here. We gotta ask for what we want. We just can't assume they're not gonna give it to us. We have to learn how to ask for what we want. Ask. If you don't ask, you never know. Some people, they don't even bother to ask. They just assume, oh, nah, they're not gonna do nothing. Nothing's gonna happen. So we're just gonna, you know, let it be what it's gonna be instead of fighting. You know, we're part of a union. The union works for us. We don't work for the union. They work for us. So if we don't go down there and make them work for us, you know, they got it made in the shade. They got it made in the shade. Hey, if y'all happy, we're happy. We got to fight for the raises that we need. We got to fight for the benefits that we want and certain other things. I mean, the union work for us. So, you know, it's up to us to make it happen. So addressing some rumors, you know, as y'all can see, you know, a driver, he said something about the 15% pay cut. They scared the drivers to taking a 15. The drivers voted. They voted for a 15% pay cut. The company, they told them what it was. You know, it was part of the, you know, they got caught up in the 2008 where the economy crashed. And they got caught up, you know, when they bought all these companies and they was over leveraged and, you know, all hell broke loose. And they almost went out of business, so they asked the drivers to take a 15% pay cut, things of that nature. The driver said, you know, we don't have a pension over here. Yes, we do have a pension, but they are making partial payments to the pension. And that's something that we can negotiate, you know, in a future contract negotiation. We can negotiate for 4 payments. The Butch-Lewis Act passed in 2021. So the pension is fully funded into 2051, and that'll give them time, and hopefully that'll give them time to, you know, straighten the Central States Pension Fund. But understand, YRC and Central States are 2 different companies. Central States, I mean, it's not only Central States, but a lot of multi-employer, you know, pension funds, you know, they were backed up as derivatives, you know, to back up all of those mortgages back in, the mortgages back in 2008. So that's where a lot of that stuff came from. And when the market crashed, so did some of the pension funds.
They intentionally foreclose because they look around and they see that the value of my home that I bought for $600,000 is now worth $250,000, and I don't want a $250,000 asset. So I choose to walk away. Ultimately, this causes a huge ripple effect in the economy because now homes are going down in value, and ultimately, who's holding these AAA bonds? Well, a lot of the investment banks. So you've got pension funds, people have their retirement, are now exposed to this and are losing out a lot of money. You've got insurance companies that are losing out, and then you have mutual funds. Keep in mind that many individual investors like you and I who save for retirement own a great deal of mutual funds, probably in our 401k or IRA. And so you see the impact of that.
I don't know what the future is of this company. You know, they say they're trying to do their thing, and that's all we can pretty much go by. You know, I'm a truck driver, man. Regardless of whatever happens with this company, life goes on. Life goes on. I'm gonna keep on trucking. I'll go find another job. That's the worst. If that's the worst that can happen, I have to go find another job. So be it. But the thing is, man, is to get your affairs in order. Keep your affairs in order, and be prepared, for anything. No matter what company, we can't predict what these companies, are capable of doing. Some companies, they tout that they're debt-free. When those companies that's debt-free, when they start getting in trouble, they're quick to close the doors just like that. To sell off. Why? Because they don't want the headaches. You know what I'm saying? So there's nobody has a foolproof plan on what company to work for, who's gonna stay open, who's gonna close. Nobody's seen AAA Cooper. Nobody's seen that coming. Nobody's seen Celadon. Nobody's seen these companies going out of business. Nobody's seen these companies selling off to other companies. So we never know what can happen with any of these companies. So my thing is, get your money together. Make sure your affairs in order. Make sure your bank account look right. Things of that nature, and protect yourself, man. That's pretty much all I can say, man. But these companies, they're gonna do what they're gonna do. You just make the best of it, when you get there.